If you own a chainsaw, you need to own what I'm about to show you now. No, it's not ear protection, even though that is extremely important. And no, it's not a face shield or eye protection, even though that too is extremely important. I'm not talking about safety. Always practice proper safety. What I'm talking about is something that will improve the longevity of your saw, as well as keep you from spending a lot of money on your saw. So here's what I'm talking about. It's called Stable 360 Marine. Right below Marine it says ethanol treatment and stabilizer. Today's fuels have ethanol in them, as you probably know. You can buy non-ethanol gas at selected areas, and there's a website. I'll try to remember to put it below the video. Websites you can look to show you places around you that you might can find some non-ethanol gas. However, for most of us, we have to buy ethanol gas. Ethanol absolutely kills engines, especially a two-cycle engine. Chainsaws are two-cycle as a general rule, and they just, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know exactly what it is, but I know I've put it in the shop twice because I left untreated, before I knew about this, I left untreated fuel in the chainsaw for 6 months or whatever. And I have found the Marine 360, Stable Marine 360 ethanol stabilizer to be the thing that has saved my saw from any more repair. This is a steel MS 271. I've got also a steel Farm Boss or Wood Boss 028, I think, Wood Boss. And I've had the other one in the shop because I didn't treat it with this. Again, especially if you're going to leave your fuel in there for any length of time, treat it with something. Now, you may have your own thing that you like, and comment in the section below if you found something that treats ethanol well. But this has worked well for me. Stable 360. You can find it different places, big box stores and such. Sometimes has it. I'll put a link to it on Amazon below, and it will be my Amazon affiliate link. We appreciate you using it if you're going to buy something off Amazon. But you really need this for chainsaws, anything two-cycle especially. I like to put it also in lawnmowers and even some small four-cycle engines also. I store a lot of gas, and I store it sometimes for a year. I've got 12 gas cans, and I've got them labeled for the months of the year, and I refill after a year. I use it and refill that can after when it's time. And I always treat with the 360, and the reason is because now if I take one of my storage cans, I can put it in my truck, I can put it in my four-wheeler, I can put it in my wood splitter back there, I can put it in chainsaws, anywhere I want to put it, lawnmowers, anywhere I want to put it, because I know it's treated, I know there's not a problem with it, and I can leave it in there. You know, like the lawnmower is going to be sitting there probably all winter long. I'm not concerned about leaving fuel in it because I know it's treated. That's treated with this. So it's not a commercial. It is a definite recommendation though. Stable 360, wherever you buy it, buy it. Get this or something similar. If someone has something better to offer, that's fine. But this has worked well for me. I wouldn't steer you wrong. And Stable 360 Marine. I love it, and I think you will too. I think it'll save you. It has saved me hundreds of dollars because that's what it costs to rebuild a carburetor. It costs you about $100 probably, maybe more, to rebuild a carburetor, the gas lines, your fuel lines, your two-cycle weed eaters, things like that. Put it in everything. Put it in all your gas. When you go to get gas, this thing's just 1 ounce is all it is for 5 gallons. I think it's 1 ounce for storage if you're going to store the gas. It's only a ½ ounce if you're going to use the gas. So it doesn't take much. but it treats that ethanol, and that ethanol was the stupidest thing we've ever done, except unless you live in Iowa or somewhere where you raise corn, then you think it's the smartest thing we've ever done. So, Stable 360, again, if you own a chainsaw, you should not own a chainsaw unless you own this. And this. And this. Maybe a good set of chainsaw chaps. I don't have chainsaw chaps yet, but I do need some. There you go. I'm through preaching. Get you some. And use it in everything. I don't use it in my cars necessarily, but I do use it in anything that is not automobile. Four-wheelers. Everything. Use it. Stable 360. We're gone.